Interesting, right? Because remember, LeBron was the one who said before this happened, my last year will be played with my son. Wherever Bronny is at, that's where I'll be. I would do whatever it takes to play with my son for 1 year. It's not about the money at this point. LeBron said that. Oh, okay. All right. LeBron also said Bronny was the one who said, remember, because I talked about this when we did the shows last year. Bronny was the one that said it was never his dream to play with his dad. Just because that's my goal doesn't mean it's his, right? So he just wanted to be in the league. That was LeBron who wanted to do the father-son thing. Remember, I said that.
Yep.
And people were getting on me. Oh, you just hating on the black man and hating on the father and the son, as if I don't have a son. But whatever, Anyway.
Yeah, like your favorite player of all time is like the blackest of the black. So
yeah. So
kind of weird
right.
take.
Right. My favorite player comes from Africa.
Yeah, like he's the black of the black. Like this shirt is
right.
It's
no, he's not that black.
Okay, it's a little exaggeration, but you get the premise of what I'm trying to say.
For sure.
He ain't us. Yeah. He damn so ain't Bree complexion.
I would like to ask
No, he is not.
Love you, Bree. That was a joke. Laugh at it.
Right. Yeah, so I really don't understand this because it's like all the evidence is there. So by Ramona Shelburne saying this, she's playing with the verbiage. Obviously, we know that LeBron didn't walk into Jeannie's office and say, draft my son or else. But we know that he knows how this stuff goes. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live. What's this, Wednesday night? Yeah,
Wednesday night, man. Yeah.
I lost it for a second.
Man,
but yes, welcome back to another episode of Format Podcast Live. Myself and Transformer here to deliver you that sports talk you've been waiting for. Appreciate you being here if you're here live, and if you're watching on the replay, thank you for that as well. Transformer, what's good, my guy?
Man, what's going on, brother? What's going on?
Maintain it. Oh, what up, Bree?
Bree knows ball.
What's good? Thank you for being here. But we think we got a pretty decent show for y'all tonight. We're going to talk some NFL. We're going to talk some NBA. And so let's get right to it. But you know what time it is. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to the channel members. Of course, Coach T, host of the Be Ready Sports Podcast, was good. It's not that serious. What up? Bruce, Baltimore Bruce was popping. Steve, king of the chat. Chief Sid Bubba, appreciate everything you did for our great nation. Appreciate everything you do for this show. And of course, shout out to the boys from Annapolis.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. Oh, my bad, Matt. Order arms. There you go.
Shout out to the boys from Annapolis for getting it done and not giving in to the disease of me.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you all for that.
What's up, young disciple?
No doubt. Was good. Steve, king of the chat. How you doing? Sneed, got what you need always. Nino, thank you. And finally, New York City,
Micah Parsons.
Thank you all so much. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get the spiel, and then we're gonna get right to these topics. Quick hits, of course, and then the topics. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you. So, okay, y'all, here we go. LeBron James. LeBron James Jr.
Okay.
Okay, so you know what this is about. So a couple weeks ago, we got the whole thing, the big article, and we talked about that where basically the Busses and the Lakers were, the guy Baxter Holmes, respected sports writer. He did the 10,000 word piece, and he basically was, he put some stuff out there that Jeanie Buss and the Lakers weren't allegedly were not happy with LeBron and different parts of his tenure as a Laker, et cetera, et cetera. And one of the big parts to come out of that was the whole Bronny James thing, right? So if y'all remember last year, we did a number of shows talking about Bronny. My general stance was, if that was my kid, I just wouldn't hand him something. I'd make him earn it. I didn't like that at all. I certainly felt that Bronny did not in college show that he should have been drafted. And to this point, hasn't really gotten any better. Right? You're not seeing it. So, and don't get me wrong, sometimes it takes certain players longer to reach their potential than others, but he really hasn't shown it, and it's likely he never will. He just, he doesn't appear to have it on the, on that NFL level, right? NBA, I'm sorry, on that NBA level, right? And so, we know for the most part, at least most people who are sensible know that between LeBron and Rich Paul and Clutch, they pulled some strings to get Bronny drafted to the Lakers. But we are now hearing commentary from Lakers reporter Ramona Shelburne saying that that wasn't the case. So I actually have the sound for that. She was recently on, I think yesterday, she was on a Mason in Ireland, I think is the name of the show, on 710 AM radio in Los Angeles. They are a well-known and respected sports show out there. And obviously she's a Lakers beat writer for a long time and, travels with them and covers them. And as such, she was on the show and had some very interesting commentary to make. So I'm going to go ahead and play that, and then we'll come back and we will discuss it. Ready, Transform?
Yeah, let's rock.
Let's go.
Clarify something on Bronny.
Oh, sure.
I
That's what we're here for.
He's my cardiac brother, so I don't want to get too.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say something, and people are not going to believe me, but I have reason to believe I'm correct.
Okay.
So that was a lot of words.
Qualifiers, but okay.
I don't think LeBron asked the Lakers to draft Bronny.
Oh, come on.
I don't think he or Rich Paul
is ridiculous.
Actually
that
said.
That is an unbelievably ridiculous
So wait a
concept.
minute. Are you then saying, if that is true, are you saying that Jeanie, Rob Pelinka, and everybody did that on their own?
They're like, here, LeBron, we're drafting.
I'm telling you.
Now, hold on.
I'm telling you they did.
Let's take it at the premise that that's true.
Okay.
Did they do it because they thought he was talented or because they thought LeBron would like that?
I think they did this because they thought LeBron would like that.
Okay.
So you're saying LeBron, Rich Paul never said, hey, heads up, Bronny's in the draft.
Nope. I'm telling that's what I'm telling you. There was never a direct request.
Now, let me ask you another question. If the Lakers didn't draft him, would anybody else have?
I know 3 other teams that had the same thought. Oh, LeBron would like that. Maybe we should draft him. And I can name you those teams.
What are they?
The Golden State Warriors considered him.
Sure.
The Dallas Mavericks, old Nico Harrison over there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And the Phoenix Suns. All 3 of those teams had interest in Bronny. Would they have actually taken him? I don't know. I know that they had interest for the same reason that I just told you the Lakers took him. That would make LeBron happy. LeBron didn't. He didn't ask.
You know this.
I know this.
You know this is like is this your sense of?
No, I know this.
You know this.
So to me,
this is one of the things that came up in the Baxter Holmes article. It did. It's like,
but he didn't say LeBron asked him to draft him.
No, but it was indicated that Jeanie was upset that they drafted Bronny, and LeBron wasn't grateful about it.
Okay, so that's what Baxter wrote. It's not contradicting anything I'm telling you right now. I'm just saying if you do something, okay, you're a boss.
No.
Do you?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you definitely.
Right.
No.
Okay.
I'm just
do you do things sometimes with the idea that would make Steve Mason happy?
Sometimes, but
whoa!
Wait a minute. I'm not running We're not. Yeah. That's out. You can't compare those two things.
No, I am going to compare it because keeping Steve Mason happy does what for you?
Makes my life more peaceful. Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is she getting this information from?
She clearly believes she has a source.
And this source has to be the source. And what I mean by the source, like you heard this from Rob Pelinka, or Jeanie Buss.
I think she's supposed to be pretty tight with Jeanie Buss. So she's saying, I know, but I don't know. So, okay, here's the deal, right? We can play the semantics, right? Because we know that LeBron often has his fingertips on things, right? His fingerprints on things, but he has the plausible deniability because we know that LeBron didn't go to them and say, draft my son or else. We know that. He's not going to do that, right?
Yeah.
Now, Rich Paul may have insinuated that this needs to happen. So here's the deal. If they weren't trying to bully foot the Lakers into drafting Bronny, why would Rich Paul go to these? First of all, a 55th pick, a guy who probably wouldn't have got drafted overall. Since when does he get the right, a 55th pick, a guy who is that low, to only work out for 2 teams? Does that sound normal to you? If you're going to get drafted that low, you're trying to work out.
Working out for every team.
Thank you.
All 32.
Right. To see, hey, maybe I can just hang on somewhere because I have a great shooting night, right? I'm going to give everything I got for everybody out here. Try to get in the league. Because what did he say? All I want to see is my name called, right? That's what Rich Paul said. Bronny said, all I want is to hear my name called. So what would you do to increase the odds of that happening, right? You would work out for as many people, as many teams as possible to increase those odds. But we know for a fact he only worked out for the Lakers. He only worked out for the Suns. Very interesting. And then we also know for a fact, because former Warriors GM Bob Myers said it publicly on draft night, that Rich Paul was calling other teams and telling them, do not draft Bronny or he will go play in Australia. What? Seriously?
Because actually the Warriors actually were, because I remember that article, the Warriors were actually looking at him, picking him up.
Right. They were considering that. Now, I don't know if that was, trying to get LeBron, or if that was they thought that maybe on some level in a couple of years he could possibly help, or I don't know. But if you weren't trying to, like we said, bully foot the Lakers into drafting Bronny, why are you going through all these machinations? I don't understand this. And then we got Edward here talking about this is Capilot Part 55. Edward, how about this? As soon as we open up the lines, I'll be waiting for a call from you because I'm going to destroy you. But that said, I'm waiting for a call from you because I want to know what lies have been told so far. Get your pen and pad and write them down. Because you're not ready for this. Understand that.
Where is this coming from?
What's that?
Like I'm like where is this conversation coming from? Like, why are we? He was drafted last year.
Yeah, but I think it's based off of the commentary in the Baxter Holmes article. Remember when they said how Jeanie Buss?
Okay, so this was kind of a led to.
Yeah, this was the follow up after that.
I'm tracking.
Jeanie Buss.
I'm tracking. Okay, I got you.
Right. So this is interesting, right? Because remember, LeBron was the one who said before this happened, my last year will be played with my son. Wherever Bronny is at, that's where I'll be. I would do whatever it takes to play with my son for 1 year. It's not about the money at this point. LeBron said that. Oh, okay. All right. LeBron also said that Bronny was the one who said, remember, because I talked about this when we did the shows last year. Bronny was the one that said it was never his dream to play with his dad. Just because that's my goal doesn't mean it's his, right? So he just wanted to be in the league. That was LeBron who wanted to do the father-son thing. Remember, I said that.
Yep. And
people were getting on me. Oh, you just hating on the black man and hating on the father and the son, as if I don't have a son. But whatever, Anyway.
Yeah, like your favorite player of all time is like the blackest of the black. So
yeah. So
kind of weird take.
Right. My favorite player comes from Africa.
Yeah, like he's the black of the black. Like this shirt is
right.
It's
no, he's not that black.
Okay, a little exaggeration, but you get the premise of what I'm trying to say.
For sure.
He ain't us.
Yeah.
He damn so ain't Bree complexion.
No, he is not.
Love you, Bree. That was a joke. Laugh at it.
Right. Yeah, so I really don't understand this because it's like all the evidence is there. So by Ramona Shelburne saying this, she's playing with the verbiage. Obviously, we know that LeBron didn't walk into Jeannie's office and say, draft my son or else. But we know that he knows how this stuff goes. There we go.
And I already know why he's here. He's only here for one reason. I know why he was gone. Uh-oh.
We know why.
Did I do that? Oh, okay, you do it. My bad.
I got it. Sneed got what you need. Good evening, sir. Welcome back.
What up, man? Sorry, I'm a little late. What, 5-10 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, like 2.5. Yeah, 2.5.
My bad, bro.
Good to have you here, man.
Good to be here, man. I got to listen to part of the show.
Okay.
So I got the vibes. All right. So I'm up to speed.
Up to par, up to speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, for Edward, listen, don't quote Gucci Mane, man. No pen, no pad. That's why he raps like the way he does. Come on, man. Anyway, don't do that. So, where did Steve go?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on this LeBron thing and Ramona Shelburne's latest commentary that she knows LeBron and Rich Paul didn't have anything to do with the Lakers drafting Bron?
This is crazy.
These stories are kind of wild, bro. You guys ever used to watch those soap operas back in the day?
Well, as the world turns, God.
The Young and the Restless was a big thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's starting to feel like some of that. But sure. What's happening now is it's getting messy because it's over. Like now it's like the end of the relationship, right? Like everything starts to come out. Nobody holds anything back. Everybody wants to get the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm leaving them. They're not leaving me. You know, like it has a lot of those vibes, bro. It has a lot of that aura. It's the interesting thing. Ramona's pretty well connected.
Yeah.
She's always been really close to people at the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if she has an almost direct channel.
That was my premise.
Yeah, she has an almost direct channel to Jeanie because she's been there for like 30 years. So, and she seems like that type that would have little people like that she would be speaking to. Yeah, and she may have told certain people not to say something, but we've heard things about Jeanie and the organization before. Stuff that leaks out, it's messy, it's bad. Jeannie's a little reckless. I think Jeanie talks too much and says too many things to people.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think she talks too much, and I mean, it's the Lakers. It's already high profile. It doesn't need this kind of thing. But and we know that LeBron's got petty ways too. So, you know, him to come out and say, you know, he didn't. Okay, I'm not surprised by that. You know, are you asking me who I believe or what I believe?
Yeah,
or just look, nobody was drafting Bronny, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody was drafting Bronny. That's what I'll say, bro.
Right.
I mean, he averaged like 3 points a game at USC.
4.5, I think, but yeah.
Yeah, 4.5. It was 4 something.
Who was clearing space on the roster to accommodate him and then give him 4 years guaranteed? That's not a favor.
That's love.
Right. That's like, but
that's love, man.
But here's, and Transformer, you know this about the Lakers. Jeanie, her dad, they do try to cater to the stars.
They do all the time.
They do.
Before I trade you out of here, I'm gonna get the best I can up out of you, and I'm gonna cuddle you until I can't cuddle you no more.
Yeah.
When Kobe got mad, what happened?
They did everything.
They did everything for him.
They did everything. I mean, they got rid of Shaq, bro. they could have worked it out. They could have worked it out and probably won a couple more. But Kobe said no. So, I mean, who the hell moves off of a player who goes down as one of the best centers to ever play? Was he 30 yet?
Yeah, he was 30.
He was about 30, maybe?
He was about 32, maybe 33, somewhere around there.
So you could agree there's a couple of good runs left in there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he went to the Heat and did it.
That's what I'm
saying.
In
06.
bro. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not
34 at that point, 35.
I think she's got a little buyer's remorse because they didn't get more than one title, and now she's a little sour about it. But that's not how you do it. I don't think LeBron moves nicely either, but I don't think Jeanie knows what the hell she's doing. I think she's a mess.
Two things can be true.
Yeah, I think she's a mess, and I think LeBron and Clutch and all that, they're very,
Yeah, he was 32 when he went to Miami. So yeah, 32, and he won the second title in what 06. So he's 34 at that point.
Yeah,
33 because that was that year. Because he was first team All NBA. So he was first team All NBA all the way up until the age of 33.
Yeah,
2 years after he was removed from the Lakers.
I just need everybody to understand the Cavs don't want LeBron. It's over. He was here.
You don't want the Cavs.
They do want him.
No, they don't. No. See, you know what, bro?
Transformers trying to dump his junk on you, man. Don't take
it. No, I'm not. Pause that.
Okay, first of all, pause.
That's crazy.
All right,
that was crazy. That's crazy. Yeah,
right.
That's crazy. Matter of fact, you know what? No, I'm just gonna go ahead.
I was thinking more like,
throw it out the trash, right?
Yeah, right. Like,
okay, all right.
You ever see somebody dump their trash on somebody else's lawn?
I'm out of here.
Truth be told, LeBron's not a trash player. He's a one-sided player. He can give you some offensive output. I watch him play defense.
Not tonight. Y'all kick that ass.
I watch him play defense. He can't do it consistently. The effort's not there all the time. It's just literally it's physics. It's physiology. He's an old player. He doesn't fit what the Cavs are doing. The Cavs they're developing young guys off the bench right now as we speak. We're talking about Jalen Tyson. We're talking about Craig Porter Jr. Right? We're trying to figure out if we're going to use Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter. We've got guys that we're trying to develop. We got Darius Garland. We got Jared Allen. We have a roster. We're trying to fit things. We don't want someone to come in and upend the philosophy of the team. LeBron changes everything. I don't care what year he's in.
Yeah, he changes for the better, though, Sneed. Like he gets y'all back to the promised land.
So explain to me how the Lakers are better this year. So you prove it to me. How are the Lakers better this year?
We're better this year because of Luka Doncic. But anyway, Jared Allen.
Don't fall for his Sneed.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No.
We give you a first round pick. You know what I'm saying?
First round pick.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You know
what I'm saying? What was that trade I sent you, man? The 3-team trade, Utah, you guys in LA, man. I think that's a beautiful matrimonious trade, bro. I'm gonna give it to the public because they don't know what trade request I'm talking about.
I said Luka got hurt tonight.
Did he?
Dude, don't take care of his body at all, man.
Well, you know what Luka does, right? So he does this thing where he takes these threes and then he starts hopping on one foot. He starts hopping back after he takes the three. He falls off the floor. You know how it's like on an 8-inch platform?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He falls off the floor and turns his ankle. Why are you hopping backwards for 20 little bunny hops? What are you doing? See, but because that's an unserious player. That's a goofy. You hopping on one foot 15 seconds after you shot the shot.
Yo,
you ain't MJ, bro. You ain't MJ. Don't do that. Damn, you ain't Michael, bro.
I like it. All right.
I could have sworn I sent it to y'all.
Bro, I don't want to see it. Stop it.
Man, Celtics got beat by the Hawks tonight.
Let me guess. Transformer wants to get rid of DeAndre Ayton, LeBron James. Man, yeah, I already know, bro. Here we go with this bull.
Let me find the trade.
Yo,
man.
Bruce, between you and me, Bruce, I hope Giannis ends up in Boston, bro. I really do.
Don't do that.
Yes.
Don't do that. Sneed, man. I thought we were here, man.
Nope.
I thought we were here. So this is the trade. This is the trade scenario. The Cavaliers get LeBron James. I do Theodore. I can never pronounce his name. I always pronounce it. I do Theodore, right? And you get Bronny, the second protege, right? But you get to dump a lot of your salary cap because y'all are in the second apron. You know this. So that money about to hit. So you guys gonna need to clear some space. The Lakers, we get Lauri Marketing and Jared Allen. That's it. The Jazz, they come away with DeAndre Hunter, Max Strus, Lonzo Ball, Sam Merrill, Gabe Vincent, and 2 of our first round picks. I think that sounds like a beautiful trade. That takes y'all out of the apron. That takes y'all out of the apron, right? Next season, LeBron contract falls, so now you can sign him back for cheap. Now y'all can go add more pieces.
Okay.
Right? We get to get off LeBron James' contract.
We're not talking
we get to
about
sign
that.
Lori Marketing.
Transformer. We're supposed to be talking about this drama with Ramona Shelburne and her foolish.
I'm trying to sell Sneed
the bridge right now.
Down. I'm just trying to. I got love for my boy. Man, they kicked our ass tonight. I should be talking shit to him right now. But they kicked our ass
Transformers straight up doing stand-up comedy right now. He's up here doing a whole thing right now, telling jokes, bro.
Yeah, listen, Sneed.
But that's an actual thing. Like, I'm reading something.
Sneed, he's trying to sell your bridge, man. Don't bite.
I got Transformers like, yo, man, I got oceanfront property in Idaho right now. What's your name on it, bro?
In Idaho.
I don't know. Right. Like that, Steve. Steve don't be like that, bro.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yo, I'll sell you Tibet right now. Right now. I got Tibet for sale.
I thought we were here, bro.
Let me find out Sneed got the contract on Greenland.
I'll tell you what, bro. Me and Transformer probably see football exactly the same. It's crazy. The way we watch football is like identical, but you're trying to play me.
That's funny.
Hey, fun fact, y'all. What game was we watching?
It was the Seahawks and
the Seahawks game.
Yeah.
And literally every time I'm about to say something, Sneed was saying exactly what I was saying. I'll send it. Or I'll say something, and like the second later, Sneed is saying the exact same thing. I'm like,
Transformer, finish my sentence, bro. Go ahead.
What am I about to say? I'm about to say this. Like, that's exactly what I'm about to say, man.
Yeah.
Every time I said, yep, that's because you said it first.
Yeah. And I replied the same way, like, yep, thumbs up. Yep, there you go. That's exactly my premise on it, man.
Yeah.
Yo, man, the Lakers are a messy franchise for now.
Yeah,
right?
for now, yes.
For now, they have to build that roster in a specific way for them to be competitive, you know, to make title runs. But there is proof and evidence that, you know, they've done it before.
Yeah,
you know, they won it in 2020. Luka has gotten to the finals, so there's things there. But when you're not winning, you get stories like this. You get the Jeanie Buss, you get the LeBron stories. If this was a more serious team to be taken more seriously, stuff like this probably wouldn't come out.
So I'm going to disagree with that last part, Sneed, because, and we've seen it over the last couple of years, and I don't think you were around yet on the show when I was saying this, but I've been saying for a while, and Transformer knows this, as we get closer and closer, we're going to see more and more stuff coming out about LeBron. More and more people are going to feel comfortable telling what it is. And I've just been sitting back and I've been watching, because all this is stuff I've been saying for years, and I was a hater and no one believed me, but we're seeing it more and more. So I'm just kind of curious to know.
So here's why you're not wrong. When he was in Cleveland the first time, I'm talking in 2007, 2008, 2009. I know for a fact that LeBron was acting a fool inside of team meetings. He was spitting spitballs and throwing paper at people in defensive film sessions.
I can see it.
I know that for a fact. And he was protected here. He's the golden child, right?
Right.
People literally say that Cleveland's his hometown, even though he's from Akron. He's not from Cleveland. He will tell you he's from Akron.
Yeah.
Cleveland is not home.
He says it all the time.
People need to stop that. He's not from Cleveland. He's from Akron.
Well, for those of us
the kid from Akron, that was
the kid from Akron, exactly.
For those of us who aren't from that area, you know, most people are just going to say, you're within an hour. Okay, that's home. You know what I mean?
It's literally the same as somebody saying they're from New York, but they're from Buffalo or Syracuse. Well, you're not from New York City, bro.
I get it. It's
the same. So people act like there's this this thing about LeBron and home, and you know, especially in that first time, you know, in that first round in Cleveland, he was coddled.
Oh, for sure.
Time he asked for Anton Jameson, they gave it to him. He asked for specific players, they brought them. They brought him an all-star point guard. They brought him an emerging shooting guard, all NBA defensive player in Larry Hughes. They had the top 3 defensive team and rebounding team every year for 4 years straight.
Hey, man, stop ruining the narrative, Sneed. What are you doing? Out here telling the truth, man. Cut that out.
So he was coddled and given everything, still left. Right? Goes to Miami, splits, takes 2 out of 4, quote unquote, learns how to win, right? Wins one in Cleveland, wins one in LA. If you're winning, all this stuff gets overlooked. Once you stop winning, now people got smoke for you. What you're talking about, Bruce, is really simple concept. The reason people feel comfortable is because they're not afraid of him anymore. The reason they feel comfortable talking down on LeBron is because he's at the end of the line.
But he hasn't adjusted his behavior, though. He's still acting like he's at the front of the line.
So what?
But that's why
him.
I'm saying that's why people are talking how they're talking. That's why they're, like you said, they're not afraid anymore because he's at the end of the line, but he's still talking like he's at the front of it. He hasn't.
I don't remember Kevin Garnett. I don't remember Kevin Garnett saying all that much while he was playing LeBron. It got really loud recently. The whole like new juice and all that other stuff he says,
right.
Like that's because he feels comfortable doing that now. Because LeBron's not winning anymore.
Right.
If LeBron's winning chips, they're not saying these things.
Dylan Brooks just said it the other day. He was like, man, he old now.
Yeah, he said.
He's like, I wasn't saying this
Dylan Brooks
snitched
on himself. He said if he was winning, I wouldn't do any of this.
Right.
No, he said, but he's old now.
Yeah.
Which I said first, but it got curved. Like, oh, yeah, he's not. And then Dylan Brooks said it. Now it's like, oh,
right.
Like,
No, I mean, everybody.
that's the only reason why he's talking.
It took Mamba to retire and pass for people to shit on him.
Right.
They knew they wasn't going to do it while he was here.
Right.
Nobody's built like that, bro. They really don't want that kind of smoke.
Yeah.
And you know how bad you look when you speak down on legends.
Yeah. But I do really think this is really interesting, this whole thing. And I'm curious to know, as Ramona Shelburne says, she knows LeBron didn't and Rich didn't ask for this. But again, they're not going to directly say draft Bronny or else. Like, that would be silly. They're not going to do that. But through the moves they make and the other things they say, it's
She
obvious.
said the Warriors were legitimately going to draft Bronny.
No, she didn't say they were going to draft him, but she knows for sure they were looking at him. And I heard that at the time too. I don't know if that was something that was put out there, but remember Rich Paul had that whole thing.
They kicked the tires on Jello Ball, I think, one time.
Did they?
Yeah, the Golden State Warriors. This was 2018 or 19.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Whatever.
Yeah, plenty of years ago. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't, this whole thing is foolish, man. I find it very interesting that Ramona Shelburne would come out with this now. And, it's almost like attempting damage control for, the hit that LeBron took in that article.
Maybe. I think LeBron's best approach would always be in situations like this to take the high road. I don't see a version of this where it gets better by him saying much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like they the PR teams will tell you when something is negative, don't feed into it if you can't benefit from it.
Right.
So I don't see the version of this where it gets better and looks good. Outside of LeBron saying, I don't know anything about that. I got love for Jeanie. We appreciate everything since we've been here. Like, he just take the high road and show the class side of it, Yeah. That's all I would do.
Yeah, no, and that makes a ton of sense, Need, but everybody doesn't move like that. And also, remember, LeBron and Rich Paul, these guys, for whatever else, are geniuses when it comes to maximizing the monetary income.
But they got slapped in the face, though. See, they've already forgotten. LeBron wanted another contract.
Yeah, no doubt. But I think LeBron also understands that even though he's not getting that other contract, he and Rich Paul understand fully the value of there's no such thing as bad publicity. They are well versed in that. And so I think that while obviously they would prefer that the publicity be in their favor, as long as people are still talking about them, they're good.
Oh, he's not hurt. He stepped off wrong, but he's not hurt. Look at Doncic, by the way.
I mean, it's crazy to see that like Rich Paul made a podcast.
With Max Kellerman.
Like now. LeBron is literally done.
But we know what that
LeBron's career is winding down.
Yeah, but
so he made a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where we are.
It's the final efforts to sway those who they believe are still holding out and not willing to give him, the quote unquote GOAT title.
You guys, I'm surprised that you guys didn't talk about LeBron's episode of Mind the Game, where he straight up used Tyrese Halliburton as a pawn to manipulate media stories. Did you see this?
I did not. Is that
really?
recent?
This was yesterday.
Oh, okay. See, I don't watch Mind the Game.
LeBron equated a high ankle sprain to a ruptured Achilles.
What?
Yes.
Now they both hurt. Now, if you have you ever had an ankle sprain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Them shits hurt like hell.
How much rehab does an ankle sprain require?
About 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
It depends on the degree.
Yeah, it depends on the
ankle sprain. There are people who tear their Achilles and are never the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
but as
most
far as
people
the pain level, because when you pop your Achilles, it's really not as painful as people say. My cousin, he tore his. He was like, I mean, I heard after you felt.
No, I'm talking about the sustainability of a career being compromised from the injury. Right?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and the rehab on a
yes,
the rehab on an Achilles tear is vicious.
LeBron likened the old era's high ankle sprain as the new torn Achilles. You can't even make this stuff up, bro. Because he also said that playing 82 games now is almost impossible. He said the game is too fast, that you can't do it anymore. And we had all those guys playing 82 games in the past, right?
Well, yeah, and I was about to say the 80s is one of the fastest decades on record. So
bro, you can't even make this stuff up, bro. Look, I'm a person of science.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who teaches the process of science, you need evidence, proof, support, and data to make claims like that. You have to prove to me. Yes, you need to prove to me with indisputable evidence that statement is true. That statement is completely opinion. It is not only not objective, but it's false. There's nothing, no proof or evidence that exists to prove that point.
You know, people don't feel like they need evidence or proof, Edward. They just say stuff all the time.
The players can play 82 games now, just don't want to.
Correct.
They don't tell you the truth because they don't want to admit that they're cheating the fans. That's what all this boils down to.
I heard J.R. Smith call playing 82 games barbaric.
Yeah, you said that last week.
Yeah.
I heard people tell me that sports they reference it as war, going to war. They like players are warriors. They're playing a game and people don't even think about the things that they say. They don't know what war is, but that's what they do because they want to build up these athletes like they're some kind of hero. They're entertainers. They're playing a game. But this is what this comes back to this point. He's trying to make himself look like this invincible superhero, as if he didn't have an amazing career stand alone. He's got to do more story time. And then he brings up Tyrese Halliburton, a sucker. Tyrese Halliburton played the fool, went up there and was nodding his head and agreeing. Played the hell out of him, using him. And here's Tyrese Halliburton. Well,
think about it. If you're going on LeBron's show, you're told you got to go on there and you got to play along. You can think about whoever goes on his show and pushes back.
Nobody. But then you notice that most people that's on his show are folks that are in his camp. Like when they did the barbershop. Those are everybody that he was already compadres with. The Jay-Z's, the Maverick Carters, what's the other cat name? What's his other boy? I forget the other dude's name, but they always with him. They've been reporting on the positives about LeBron for so long that they know what time it is. So,
bro, there's nothing wrong with LeBron's career. He had an amazing career.
Yeah.
It's so, I just can't, bro.
He's going to be now the greatest of longevity ever.
But why? Why like insult people's intelligence though?
To furthermore your point, to get people to, I don't know, man.
Maybe they don't believe they're insulting people's intelligence. I feel you, Sneed, but maybe they don't believe it because look how many people believe whatever they say.
We watch all these games. We follow all these guys' careers. And then they sit there and tell you, no, that's not what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was easy, very possible to play 82 games then. It's not possible now. How? Half of the shots taken in an NBA game are free throws.
Well, another half is from the 3-point line.
The timeouts are 3 minutes long just for commercials. Bill Russell wouldn't come off the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Johnson was out here getting chops.
Mm.
Magic Johnson was working out at halftime.
And still running the break afterwards. Wilt, same thing.
Wilt was knocking off 150 chicks a week.
Playing 48 minutes a game.
Rupturing spinals all day and then scoring 100.
Breaking backs. What spine? So what vertebrae? Spinal. He was breaking backs.
Like back.
And then coming out and dropping 50 a night.
50, 30, and 15.
That's hilarious.
Insane, bro. He's my GOAT, bro.
And then if you
everybody
watch
want
a
to
game,
GOAT, man. That's the GOAT, man.
They say you watch a game, they're like nobody was counting blocks, but they estimate 12 a game.
Yeah,
bro.
Crazy. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's open up the phone lines, y'all. Let's take a couple.
And then I got Brucey calling me bitter.
Y'all gotta stop paying attention to that dude, man. He likes pressing buttons. Him and Edward. Pause. That's what they like to do,
bro. You know what the shameful thing is? They both know hoops, bro. They know what they're looking at.
I don't know about Eddie.
They're just
my nephew balling though. My little nephew balling.
They're straight trolling right now. That's what this is trolling. Like that's a new thing, bro. I was reading some research about it. Men age 17 to 41, characteristically the highest percentage age demographic for trolling. Y'all some trolls out there.
I'm in that demographic, bro.
Well, you don't troll. These dudes out here trolling, bro.
I'm 35. That's not fair.
What's going on, bro?
What up, Chief?
What up?
I just need some pushback on this. These boys can't play no 82 games anymore.
That's crazy.
Bruce, what's your favorite word? They're soft.
But that's a personal decision.
See, they not built like that. Because everybody's out with something. They either hurt a toenail or something.
They're out with someone from Instagram. That's what they're out with.
Wow.
Or OnlyFans if you're talking.
Right.
I think they don't take training seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they take the training. I don't think they did. Back then, like I said, we were men back then. Those guys played 82. But
they don't practice hard either. They don't practice hard either. And that's like people who are around the NBA and see NBA practices and saw them back in the day, they'll tell you they don't practice hard. So that's part of the issue. You're not building up your body to deal with the rigors.
What did Devin Booker say? Why y'all double teaming? During the off season, like, bro, why y'all double teaming, bro?
Right.
Like, it's a game. Like, you about to score on us. What the?
Wait, what?
And your favorite player is Kobe?
What happened?
It was in the off season. They were doing like a pickup game,
like a little pickup game. So I was like, "Why you double
the ball?" And they went to trap, and he was like, "Why y'all double teaming?" Yeah,
this was like 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago.
He was like,
"Man, I never liked that guy." And to all the idiots that ever compared it to Mamba, shame on you. Shame.
I don't think there was ever a
shame.
I think because he had a 71 pointer against Boston.
But
he did put it on you.
He did. Pause.
Us old heads, we made the LeBron James and these guys.
That is true.
LeBron didn't start off like this.
Mm.
No, he didn't. Because when you have somebody say, "Nah, it ain't gonna go like this,"
Mm-hmm.
or when you have ownership to say, "Nah, we ain't gonna do it like this," then that would have ended that mess. But by everybody calling him all the time, nobody really getting on him. That was the monster that was created. It was like kids raising kids, him and Richmond.
Right.
So that's what they did well. I can't knock what they did. They did well for what they knew, but they needed some guidance. They needed some OGs to tell them the truth.
Facts.
Because, sometimes they, screw your feelings. This is how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
If LeBron practiced patience and he grinded it out in Cleveland and he won and he didn't go to Miami, he'd have a lot more respect.
We would look at that dude totally differently.
You gotta look at it, but nobody ever like, nah, dude, you gotta do this. Nah, dude, you gotta do that. Gifted. But what good is being gifted if you don't have the guidance and the discipline and the organization? Those are things that would set the Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. Right. Athletically skilled, gifted. LeBron is, as Oscar Robertson, he's in the class by himself. But those things right there, we made them. So, and that kind of goes to the thing in raising kids. Sometimes, guess what? We don't want it as hard as we did. Yeah, they did, but they need to learn how to get it out the mud.
Yeah.
Why do you think Bronny is not as good as LeBron? He didn't have to struggle.
Right. And that was always my issue, right? It wasn't, I didn't respect that LeBron wants to do the best he can for his son, but when you don't make him earn it, come on, man.
Hey, Chief, I'll prove to you, though, it's personal decision. If someone wants to play all 2 games, I'll prove it to you. Me and LeBron are the same age. So we're the same. Just hear me out on this. Listen to this.
Okay.
This is not even a brag, bro. I'm just giving you a little insight on me.
Right.
I've been working since high school.
Right.
I took 16 or 17 credit hours for 5 years straight in college. I student taught. I was paying so I could teach for someone else. So I had to work and go to school at the same time. So I didn't have any debt. I've worked for 16 years as a teacher. I've never missed a day of work in my life. When I tell you, and I've been blessed, alhamdulillah, I've been blessed to be healthy and to have a wonderful family, to have my wife be able to take care of the home, and I just go to work, right? I'm telling you, it's not like these guys can't do it. They're choosing not to. People, when they need to survive, will do whatever it takes. It's just not bad. So they don't know survival, right? They don't know what it means to have to scrape and scrounge and scrap and like there's no moment of disequilibrium. There's no toughness earned because there was no tough moment, right? So it's not that they can't; it's that they don't because they don't want to.
But let me go ahead and say this, Nate. It's not the same anymore because now it's more business, it's assets, the contract. They protect and collar these guys. That crap started with Pop, with that load management and all that other stuff they brought over. Them guys wasn't doing that, but once the other guys seen it, then that's when they started doing it, slacking off. But it's kind of like LeBron. LeBron didn't start off flopping. He didn't know how to flop. When Mono and them other guys, then he tried doing it. Then he couldn't stop doing it.
But the difference is, though, he doesn't have to do it, right?
He don't have to, right. But I'm just saying, a lot of learned behavior comes from the top, then it comes down. So as mad as I could say those kids there, but nobody there really giving them no guidance and sticking it to them. But they're doing it overseas, and you can see the difference between the kids overseas and than our kids now. they even more physical. I remember the time I would be offended if a Euro guy tried to guard me.
Mm-hmm.
Now the best defender is from Canada. Best two-way player from Canada.
Right.
So a lot of it, we have to kind of take account on what these young men do and hold them to that standard. But a lot of times the guys at the top, since it's money and let them do whatever they want to do, I think that did it. That's why I said, nah, we were different. We had to get it out the mud. They don't have to.
Now everybody gets the sneaker deal. Everybody gets the max extension. They get the
Transformer. You see what MJ just did to Zion?
No. What'd he do?
They cut off his shoe.
They did?
Yeah.
They 3 years too late for that one.
Yeah.
But they it's just like, you have a few dogs here and there, but it ain't like how it was. I think LeBron, a lot of people say, I think LeBron would have been a better player in the 80s and 90s.
100%. 100%.
You know why?
Yes, absolutely.
He didn't have a choice.
Yes. You're right.
You're
100% right.
Are you saying, I always ask the question, is that if he was raised then, or if you took him as he is now and put him?
No, he would come up then, right?
Yeah, you
he
would
come
be
up programmed like everybody else.
Yeah,
okay,
he would have been it would have been a different. Absolutely.
Right.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Right. So it's kind of like what kind of mindset we give these kids. I kind of give LeBron a pass because he has to try to figure everything out on his own with his boys. It's different than having guys.
But he didn't have to though, Chief. And the reason why I say he didn't have to, he could have looked and reached out to veterans of the game and said, "Hey, teach me," right? Just like Kobe did. Now, granted, everyone doesn't have the same mentality. I understand that. But
I think Kobe grew up in structure, concept as a fammy too.
Right.
His father, his mother, military.
That's true. Yeah,
that's different.
See, the thing is, the guy as a LeBron supporter, the thing I got a like from Skip Bayless a long time ago before he changed everything, and I was probably his first and only like.
Mm-hmm.
I was so angry. I was like, why this boy don't post? Big as you are, you're not doing any post moves. And it took getting shellacked by Dallas before he even developed post moves.
Right.
If he would have worked on his post game like Mike and Kobe, worked on the mid range, I would say he'd be. I would give him a chance to be in that upper echelon. He got a lot just on God-given athletic ability and durability. But I can't take that away from him. But like you said, he could play 82 games. He got the body and build to play it. But now the mindset.
John Stockton played 82 games. He didn't weigh
19 seasons.
He didn't weigh 200 pounds.
Oh.
He wasn't 6 feet tall. There was no muscle. It was skin and bones. He's a scrawny little white dude from Biloxi, wherever. I don't even know where
he's from. Washington State.
There you go. He was hanging out with the trees, bro.
Wait a minute. That dude was dastardly tough, man. Hey,
yeah, they talk about
that's a mentality. It's a mentality thing. It's not a physical thing, bro. Bean, bro, I heard the story of what Kobe Bean Bryant told his trainer. He was watching a freaking scary movie. The guy had to rip his eyeball out so he could scan in and get through the door. And he told his trainer, "I'm willing to do that to do it." He said, "I swear to God, I'm willing to do that to get there."
He's insane.
Bean. We can't expect everybody to be wired like that.
But my point is, Bean was not physically imposing.
Right.
Nah.
Bean was he was a prototypical shooting guard size.
Yeah.
That's all it was. He was the height and the dynamics, all that. That's all it was. He had the same dynamics as Darius Miles.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember when he came out, how little skinny he was, trying to throw a Q-Dog sign.
Yeah,
and bigger than his little arm.
Yeah, Darius Miles. He was a small guy.
But I think that might be. But here's the problem with Bronny. Bronny is not a big guy. The league is going to long, tall guys. He ain't skilled.
Right.
Back then, if you 162, like Stockton or like AI, you had to really stand out and be really skilled. So that's why he having problems.
No doubt. But Chief, I'm gonna let you go, man. We got a couple other calls we gotta take, man. Thank you. I appreciate you always, man.
All right.
What's going on, Micah?
LeBron hit Bronny hit 2 threes tonight, bro.
Bree, go ahead, call us back.
Points,
I know you were trying to get in. Call us back, Bree.
Bree about to cook.
And he had the breakaway dunk, man. I saw him.
Yeah.
Got up there, man.
Bro, the crowd got louder for Bronny
than
their own 3-pointers, bro.
They probably made it a point to make sure he got something done in Cleveland, though.
Well, no, we were getting blown the hell out. That's how Bronny got in. Yeah,
what up, Bree?
We were getting cooked. That third quarter was Murder City.
What's going on with you?
Bree, what up?
All right, so I want to kind of take the conversation back to Ramona and Jeanie and the media. It really frustrates me because there's like cunning women like Ramona who are industry plants, and she's sent out here to do their bidding in little podcasts, and you make these comments and then you don't even provide a source, no backup information. You kind of it's weird. It's like a contradiction. She uses her credibility just to have us question her credibility. So you've been covering him for a long time, and because you've been covering him for a long time, we're just supposed to take your word for the comments that you make about a great player, one of the most buzzword players out there. So I guess I get frustrated about the contradictions of the Lakers right now. They're in no position to be contradicting themselves media-wise.
Right.
Because you feel what I'm saying? It's not a good look. It's not a good look in general, but it's really not a good look. I think they're making it worse for themselves. If they were trying to do damage control, it was a poor job.
I think I can agree with that, but I'll say this, Bree. While I agree with you, I also see the other side. Yeah, it irks me too when people say, "Oh, I know for a fact," and don't give the source. But as somebody who went to J school, I know you can't always give the source. So like, I see both sides of it. I can see where it's frustrating, but I do see both sides. Because if you people always say, name your source. Well, if you do that, you'll never have another source. That's just how this thing works. So I get what you're saying.
I think it tells you that the source is still there in LA.
Yeah.
And they want to.
When she said, when she was very vehemently saying, "Oh, I know," I'm like, that has to either come from Rob Pelinka or it came from Jeanie herself.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Like it came from one of them two, and she just wasn't gonna say it. That's why she phrased it the way she phrased it.
Yeah, so that's my point. If it came from Jeanie and it's to do damage control from the original article that was dropped. The original article,
I think so too.
That's when they claimed that LeBron wanted Bronny there. So this was she was then put in place. So if Ramona was put in place to disprove it, I feel like I think it was a further attempt to. I think it was true the first time. That's the point I'm trying to make. I think it was true the first time. I think LeBron did make this play, but the method that Ramona's that Jeanie's going through to use Ramona, that's what's frustrating me. Right. I think the whole thing is frustrating me with that. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. It's a bad look for LeBron. I don't even think his hands are clean from this. It's a very bad look for him.
No, I can agree with you on that, and I generally don't think LeBron's hands are clean. Like this dude he's always, and from the very beginning, he's been scheming and manipulating, and that's fine. That's what he does, but he always acts like he's not, which is the frustrating part, right? So, like, I'm actually listening to an audiobook, not right this second, obviously, but it's called A Hollywood Ending: The Dreams and Drama of the LeBron Lakers. Really good so far. If you're a Laker fan, you probably want to check that out. It gives a lot of insight into the whole, the Buss family stuff and the LeBron stuff and some Kobe stuff as well. Really good insight. And
there were
tenure there as GM and all that stuff. Really interesting.
Bruce, there were 3 players drafted after Bronny. Kevin McCullough Jr., Ulrich Kamche and Ariel Hakporte.
Wow,
And
all them names got to be tough,
right?
Yeah, two of them are in NBA Africa, and the other one is unknown, his whereabouts. So yeah, apparently there were teams looking at Bronny.
I want to know, do y'all think that the way LeBron's going out or how everything's unfolded, that he has some type of regret signing on with the Lakers?
No. He made
he built this palace.
Yeah.
He built a palace there, not just a house. I'm talking about business.
According to his book, he was originally looking at the Clippers, but he wasn't going to play for Donald Sterling. That was the original thing. So his whole thing was he wanted to be in LA. It wasn't about the Lakers per se. It was about Los Angeles because he had gotten in a house there way back.
The Magic Johnson factor was part of it. You know what I mean?
So according to this book, he had already decided like it wasn't about Magic. Like it sounds good, but according to this and the reporting that was in it, that it was already going to happen. Now, of course, Magic sitting down with him and wooing him a little bit and them talking ball. And obviously, I'm sure LeBron has a tremendous amount of respect for Magic and what Magic did. That helped, but it was already pretty much, let's say the Lakers would have had to ruin it. You know what I'm saying? For that.
Fumble him.
He wanted to be in LA. What's going on, Big Sarge? But yeah.
Yeah, well, I think he's going to just finish in LA. I think he's done.
No.
Transformers say get him out of here.
No. This is his last year in LA. At least getting paid 50-something million. This is his last year. If he wants anything past 10 or 15, oh yeah, he going elsewhere.
So
anything past that.
I don't see anywhere else that would make sense. I don't see anywhere else that would make sense. If he wanted to be in LA, then his only options left are California in general.
I mean, well, he's already built what he needed to be, what needed to be built. So for him to go elsewhere, it doesn't hinder anything that he's already done in LA. Like he's already built that machine that's just going to be on autopilot for the next 20 years. That machine he's already built. So at this point, it'll be more so 1-2 final seasons or something like that, a Golden State, or if he wanted to come back in Cleveland or something like that.
He just cut back his drinking because of his sciatica. He's not.
He cut back his drinking.
Yeah,
how much drinking was he doing?
No,
he used to drink wine all the time.
I read something about that.
Yeah. He used to always be saying he'll go home and have a glass of wine. He'll think about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The point I'm being funny, but I'm being serious. Like the point I'm trying to make is like he's not going nowhere else. There's nowhere else that would make sense for him to go.
There's plenty of places, Bree. Plenty.
You were just trying to get him up out of there.
No, because he's gonna be a free agent.
No.
It's gonna be plenty.
He can figure it out.
It's gonna be plenty of places. You know how many people that can use that market attention?
Or maybe
that's like 10 people alone.
Bree, who is your team? Who is your home team?
Well, Baltimore doesn't have a home team, so.
So your home team would be the Wizards.
I technically don't really have a team. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the Wizards.
But
that would John Wall Wizards.
That would be your home
The
team.
Wizards could definitely use a LeBron.
LeBron is going to the Wizards to follow in the footsteps of his idol, Michael Jordan. Yep.
They say, who can use a LeBron to boost their marketing? Charlotte Hornets, Washington Wizards, Brooklyn Nets, the Sacramento Kings, the New Orleans Pelicans, Utah Jazz. It's a lot of teams that could use a LeBron James right now. Lots of them.
Right.
Apparently, NBA Africa is recruiting too. They got a ton of players over there. He could play there.
He would go bonkers. He gonna have his 40 game over there.
Bro, what is the name of that team in China? What are they called, bro? Shanghai Sharks, bro. Him and Dwight can fight for the 2010 NBA Finals again, bro.
Hey, look, Jimmer Fredette was getting 70 over there, so LeBron to get 100,
bro. It would be a kid
Shanghai Sharks
playing against a grown man.
Shanghai Sharks.
Right.
I thought it was the Knights.
All right, so
the Sharks are the Knights.
Thanks,
All right, Bree. Thanks for the call.
All right, Bree.
You always
have a great one. And if you know bull, you know ball.
That's right.
Later.
If you know bull, you know bull. Make sure you guys subscribe to her channel, man.
Bro,
she has
Ulrich,
over there.
Ulrich Kamche, Ariel Huckporty,
stop it.
Kevin McCullough Jr. were the three people picked after Bronny. NBA Africa, bro. I mean, Dr. Umar Johnson is probably over there right now watching those games, saying these guys should be here instead of Bronny. Come on, bro. Who are these people?
No idea.
Who are these people? Who are these people? Who are these people? Piece of Pan African.
Oh, yeah, Zeri in the league. She in the volleyball league now, ain't it?
Yeah.
Who?
Sure. Yeah, she playing volleyball.
Yeah, Zeri.
Only too.
Yeah.
Who's Zeri?
LeBron's daughter.
His daughter. LeBron.
Yeah.
I heard she cold too.
What up, Bruce?
I'm gonna keep it short and brief, bro. It's just call it what it is. LeBron has power, yo. LeBron just has power, bro. He got pulled, yo. Just call it what it is. That's why Bronny here.
I mean, we know that.
Listen,
right, I'm wondering, like, what's the...
Can Bronny play? He could play. Like you saying that is he good enough to play in the NBA? The people better than him on a bet. He's a 55th pick. So what do you expect? I haven't seen worse 55th pick.
Bro, he's shooting 25% from layups.
Yo, this dude he'll dominate the church league, though. I know that.
He's 25% from layups, bro. Stop lying, Bruce. You come up here and start polluting the airwaves with your lies, bro. He can play. How dare you, bro?
You sound like a real hater right now, bro.
You sound like a real liar right now.
I'm a liar, bro.
Stop the cap. 25% from layup. You a liar, bro.
Ronnie's shooting 39% from three.
Okay. Listen, brother.
Give him some love.
He's worth 55th picks. But this all boils down to LeBron's power, bro. He got pulled. He ain't had no pull in Miami. Pat Riley wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sneak, come on, man. I mean, I'm hearing you on here expressing your feelings, how you feel about LeBron, and you ranting and raving with these soliloquies about Bron, man. Bron chilling, man. He just milking the system. Respect game, well,
Why would you respect that?
So if you say it, you're right, but when I say it, I'm wrong.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
27,
I'm a troublemaker, yo. But y'all
always trolling, bro. I just got done talking about the trolling data. I just talked about it, bro.
Let's be real though. LeBron time up.
Yes,
it's timing up, but he's still putting up numbers. Is amazing. Y'all think he's cheating the game? And the Lakers are winning. I mean, it's not like they in the 8th spot. But they 5th?
5th. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I mean,
what do you got them doing in the playoffs?
Let me ask you this: if LeBron went on his team, although the Lakers were playing well before Bron came back with Austin Reeves and Luka, he was balling. But if Bron was on this team, wasn't on this team, you think they had truly had any chance of making any noise?
Absolutely. Wow, because $55 million would have been offered to somebody to come over there, and we would have been good.
No. Okay, I got you. We all know this.
So how far you got them going in the playoffs then, Brucey?
Probably first round.
First round exit?
Now, if we get Dallas, Luka, it's possible. Luka good enough to carry a team to a series or two. He could, and LeBron played consistent. Let me say this about you, Sneed. What's wrong with Tyrese Halliburton going to mind the game? No talking LeBron. Everybody else do it in the NBA.
Yeah, but he's being used. He's being used. He's not winning out of this. He's not really gaining out of this. You know what I mean?
Oh, how is he being used talking to LeBron, bro? Every other basketball player got podcasts, bro.
The problem is the nature of the conversation, Bruce. He brought him up there, and he's telling people that the high ankle sprain is the equivalent of a ruptured Achilles. How disrespectful is that to a guy who lost an entire year of his NBA career in his prime, who we don't even know if he's going to come back this year, probably going to wait till next year, and may not be 100% till the following year.
Because they trashed this year. bottom dwellers. There's no point in coming back.
So that's disrespectful that LeBron asked him that.
No, he didn't ask him that. He said it to his face on the podcast. He said the ruptured Achilles is the new high ankle sprain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
From an athlete of his ilk, and
no, Bruce. No.
That's his opinion. But let me say this, okay? What else? What else you find? I gotta go watch the interview for myself. I'm speaking without any facts. I'm watching it, but I'm asking you, what else that rubbed you wrong about the interview that was so bad?
No, that's the only thing. I don't care what LeBron says on the pod. He could say whatever he wants. It's his platform. He created it. He could say whatever he wants as opinion. Everybody can have their opinion. But we're not going to sit up there and pretend like he didn't use Tyrese Halliburton to push some narrative that he is the super Iron Man and nobody can now play 82 games a year. He's saying that people now can't play 82 games a year. It's impossible. They play the game is too fast. The way they used to play, that's why they were playing 82 games, because back then 82 games was easy.
But let's just say with the game, because that's always the argument, right? The game is too fast. But what makes up for the fact that the game was slower back then was the physicality.
But it wasn't slower.
Ignoring that.
But it wasn't slower.
Well, it was slower in the 90s and the first decade of the 2000s.
But there are guys that were playing 82 games for the previous decades when it was faster, when the pace was the fastest.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm playing devil's advocate here. What I'm saying is they love to talk about the pace, but they ignore the physicality. Does that not take a toll on guys playing 82
How about this?
games?
LeBron then goes into detail talking about how landing on people's feet in the paint. People are landing under your feet. What are you talking about? Since when is that a new thing? Why the game has always been played. You have to leave the ground to make plays. What are we saying? The things are just, they're nonsensical. There's no logic or reasoning. It's almost like we just started jumping up and down. Everybody was playing flat foot for the last 80 years in the NBA.
Okay,
why are we lying?
So whatever LeBron say holds no validity in your eyes. He never knows.
There's nothing. There's no evidence to prove what he's saying. They are strictly opinions that are unfounded with zero proof or evidence to support. And he's stating it as fact, and it's not.
Okay. Let me ask you this, me. When did your disgust for LeBron happen? Because this wasn't all these things.
LeBron is one of my favorite players of all time.
Right. Okay, so what's going on now? Like, you disgusted. What's going on?
I just don't think he needs to be up there lying to people and insulting their intelligence and telling them how they need to think about the game.
People are just tired, man.
Aren't they his opinions? Do we actually got to listen to what the guys say?
I think he's harming his legacy a little bit.
I don't think so. I think that's a bit of a stretch.
I mean, I think some people are a little bit turned off by this, so I think some people are going to look at him a little negative. I've kind of been of the thought that the sooner he retired over the last year, I think gets to retain some of the shine. I think people look at him more positively. The longer he stays and plays poorly and gets swept out of the first round, the longer he stays and does things like this, more people got more venom because he's not winning. If he was winning,
the more he talks is what's hurting it. Because what he's doing on the court is just unbelievable. If season after season, game after game, it's unbelievable. I mean, we've never seen it. We're never probably ever going to see it. And it's something that's just never been done the way he's playing. Whether it's a bad game, then he'll have a good game. Then he'll come and have a bad game. It's expected the bad games to come a little bit more frequent, especially when you're freaking 41 years old. But I think the more he talks, that's the part that's turning people off.
I doubt. I mean, you got guys out here making songs and whole albums about LeBron. Man, they got he got a true cult. Yeah. People are going to be hurt when you retire,
Bruce,
bro.
We're going to make the R&B records, bro, about LeBron.
Remember when he faked the retirement, the decision with the liquor brand? Everybody doing crying emojis in the apps. Everybody's getting ready to cry like, oh my God. And
we knew he wasn't retiring.
Yeah, he got true glazers out here that really will blow a gasket about him. So he's going to be missed. So I don't know, man. The crazy thing is confusing because he's still putting them numbers. Are they empty numbers?
They're playing unbelievable.
Empty?
Yeah.
Are they empty numbers? He's not getting back on defense. He's not. He's 41. He's getting a little bit of dementia, yo. That's what I think it is. It's hard to let go when you're so good at something for so long.
Jesus.
And it's just hard to let go, bro. It's like a relationship that you don't want to break up with. That's all it is. You don't need no money.
He won a championship in Cleveland where they never won one before. I have a lot of respect for LeBron in his career, and that championship is very special and dear to me. But I just don't like this stuff.
I got you, bro. Hey, man. Thanks for letting me call in, brother.
Thanks, Brucey.
All right.
Jeez, they just cooking.
Bro, I think LeBron actually boosted his defensive rating over the last few weeks.
Since he's turned 41. Yes, everything's boosted now. Like the man is playing like I saw a stat line. He's averaging the same amount of points as a 41-year-old that he was at like a 35, 34 or something like
26 or something.
Yeah, it was like, God dang, like what happened? You know, we thought 41, it would have started declining a little bit. The man turned 41 and got better. Like, what the world, dog?
Bro, he does have some bad shooting nights, though.
Oh, yeah. He relies on it too heavily. I mean, well, of course he would, but
you know,
he's relying on it a lot.
He's tried to adjust to the modern game, right? He's tried to incorporate the 3-ball and stuff, and
yeah,